So how do I start this video? Well, we're gonna just kind of be casual at home, and then I decided to go downtown and do another raw walk around downtown Portland and give you an update. And that's actually pretty interesting. And then I'm gonna sit and have some random thoughts with you. So let's get started. Guess what I got? I got an Elvis shirt. The 68 comeback special shirt. I thought that was pretty cool. And I haven't even seen that yet. I haven't even seen the comeback special. Also yesterday I was at the grocery store, and it is getting awfully weird at the store these days. It's, you know, required to wear a mask in public now, which just makes me feel like a weirdo and like raises my anxiety. I already have really bad anxiety when I'm in public and stuff. So when I have to like cover my face, it like makes me have more anxiety. Anyways, for a long time now, I've been trying to find these Beyond Meat burgers. Have you heard of it? A friend of mine told me about getting a Beyond Famous Star Burger at Carl's Jr. And, you know, I do eat meat, but these are like, you know, plant-based, like vegetarian burgers. And I'm usually kind of, I haven't liked a lot of garden burgers and stuff before, but this one I actually like. As a meat eater, I will eat this, and I recommend it. It's called Beyond Meat, and you can get them now at Walmart, the patties. So let me show you them. So I went and got 2 boxes of it because I'm gonna start making these at home. But here they are, and I recommend these. These are really good. So if you can, give those a try. Just something I thought I would share with you. So it's late at night, but I decided to make myself one of those Beyond Meat burgers, and I'm watching some Elvis. So I wanted to show you this. And I'm drinking some wine. So if you don't grill it, you cook in the microwave, it's not good. You have to kind of get it a little bit burned for it to be right. So this is the wine I'm doing tonight. I like this one. Red Velvet Cupcake. So I'm doing that. And then I'll show you. I will show you my evening. I'm watching Elvis on Tour. I really like it. It's a good documentary. Okay, ready for this? Remember, this is not real meat, so it cooks differently. I keep thinking it's gonna have all that juice, and there's not, because it's not meat. I realize I look like kind of ravaged right now, but trust me, I'm just here by myself. Nothing like that's been happening, unfortunately. Well, I just wanted to show you how hot it was today. It is 99 degrees where I am. I'm in Beaverton right now. And look at the rest of the week. Tomorrow's going to be in the hundreds, going to be in the 80s, in the 90s the entire week. So at least I have air conditioning. Well, today is Sunday, and as you know, this is the day I go and have dinner with my parents and do my editing and all that. And I'm tempted to go downtown and take a look. I know, I'm kind of worried about how it just changes so drastically in just a matter of a day or two. So I might take the risk. But I'm here, it's like, you know, I'm trying to be casual. It's hot out. And I thought, you've seen so many of my casual t-shirts. You're probably tired of seeing the same one. And I have a new one, but then I thought, I'm going to my parents' house. Look at this. So I got this shirt that says, "Stay humble, hustle hard." And I thought, you know what? I can't wear this to my parents' house because they'll keep asking me what this means, because they will have no idea what this is referring to. So Probably shouldn't wear that today. Gotta show you the gold lions on the shoes. Well, I was digging through my clothes and I realized that most of my stuff is like all dressy and too fancy to like go downtown and try to be discreet. Because if it's going to be really weird down there with like the feds and protesters and who knows what could be going on, I need to wear something that's not going to draw attention to myself. So we're just going to have to go with this. So it's a casual Sunday and everything's weird, so what can I say? Okay, so I've made it into downtown. I am alone. And just the little drive around I did, it's looking crazy. It looks almost like a festival with all of the camping setups, and it looks like the stand that the elk statue was on is completely demolished. So right here's the Justice Center, and here is where the elk statue was. And then here is the federal building where the protests are. So remember when I came down here before, look at what it looks like now. It's completely destroyed. And this is where the elk statue was. Isn't that crazy? Let's see what this says over here. Looks like there's a lot of people barbecuing like it's a party. You can smell the barbecue in the air. Look at the Justice Center. Completely boarded up. Looks like some of the windows are broken up there. So normally when you go to the jail or anything, you would come up through here. And it's completely closed off with a little door thing like that, and this is usually completely opened, and you can see how much that is boarded up. So let's see here. It looks like the windows have been broken out from up here. And there's a camera up there, so the windows have been broken and there's a camera off of it. So right, the camera's right there. And that's usually glass. And up there is the jail. But usually this is all open and you could just walk straight up through here. And look at it now. All right, It's really hot out too, so looks like there's a lot of news reporters. The energy is like it's waiting for something to happen. So I'm gonna try not to be here too long. I just wanted to take a look for the amount of change. So when we were down here before, remember when they were doing all the work over here? I think they were getting ready for the feds to come in, is what they were doing. So, because remember we could just walk straight up here before. So the doors open. There's definitely a weird smell in the air. Tell people are looking at me. So. And here's what it looks like now. Whew, well, it is pretty hot out there, and I am not used to the heat. Made it back to the car. Seems like every time I come down here, the energy is very different. Like today, how do I explain how different it is? Well, there are people definitely camped out and ready to start up again tonight. You can tell that they're ready, you can feel it. And there's even people talking about, are you ready for tonight? You can hear that. Well, we're back in our little hangout spot. I went and did that raw walk around thing downtown. I hope you appreciate that. I find it pretty interesting. It's what I would want to see if, you know, I didn't want to go downtown or I didn't live here, you know. Had a couple of random thoughts about it, and this is just my opinion. This is just random thoughts, you know. Don't bash me for it. But doesn't it kind of seem like everything just keeps getting stranger and stranger and more crazy? And so then it's like, I have to wonder if it was planned. And in a way it's like, well, it would be hard to plan it, but then would it? And then it's like, is it just so everything's so crazy and everyone's so used to this level of crazy, when the really, really crazy thing happens, it won't be as dramatic because we already were like prepped, you know, we were already groomed, you know? for it. Just a random thought. I don't know what positive things I can share with you because there hasn't really been a whole lot of that. You know, I don't want to have a political discussion. I'm not trying to do that here. I do think, we'll touch on one aspect of that I think that we need to be very aware of the people around us and what they really believe, because that says a whole lot about them at this time. I'm trying to find different places I can sit and talk to you so you're not staring at me the same way all the time. But I am at my parents' house and they are sleeping, so I don't want them to hear me, so I'm in the garage. And I didn't want to go sit in the car again because you see me like that all the time. So anyways, here we are in the garage on the floor. I feel bad because not a whole lot's been going on, and I'm trying to make interesting videos. I'm trying to make something fun and something like showing you what's going on, you know, but there's only so much I can show you and so much I can do, you know, like I'm literally by myself. All I do is like cook, watch movies, watch YouTube videos, try to think of videos to film for you, deal with some kind of crazy situations that I can't publicly speak about, and I'm having a hard time sleeping. So that's been making things more difficult. And every night I'm laying in bed and I'm going on my Facebook on my phone and I'm seeing people on my friends list downtown at the protests, and I'm seeing stuff being lit on fire, I'm seeing tear gas, I'm seeing violence, I'm seeing a war scene, and it's crazy and it scares me because Portland is like 20-30 minutes away from where I live, and I think, wow, is that going to come up into the neighborhoods? Could it possibly get a whole lot worse? And so it's really scary to think about, especially since I am alone. I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to stay as positive as one can, but it's hard. And I'm trying to think of videos that are going to be happy and, you know, take you out of this awful reality that we're in, you know? But it's hard because I'm not in the best state, you know? So it's hard to play that character for other people when you're not feeling so good yourself. And I'm doing the best I can, and I'm trying to be as honest with you and all that. I may just post that perfume video anyways, just because why not? So hang in there, you guys. You're not alone. You got me, if anything at all. We can secretly hang out and nobody has to know. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It is free and it helps me out so much. All right, wild animals. I will see you next time.